Fucking stupid thing. There's the mic stopped working. No, the mic's still working. Why has it got to be like this? Why you gotta be this way? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, we're back. And we're bad. Okay. I don't know. I'm struggling a bit to find a Ned Bundy unless we just use him anywhere. This guy's. I've just realised this guy's got AJ's attire on. Let's skip him. Nope. It's the Jolly Green Giant. Yeah, it just completely... It doesn't even bring up an error message. It just shuts the entire screen down and disappears. It's really annoying. It's like I fix one problem and then another problem arises. They're getting some really weird looking... Oh my god. Zombie Trump. Struggling a bit here. I mean, to find a... Just because we've got a name in mind, I'm just trying to find someone who suits it. How about this guy? Would this guy work for Ned Bundy? What do you think of this bad boy? Of any use? What are we thinking about? New gen's here! Right, we're ready to go then now. We're just trying to make one last person new gen called Ned Bundy. Once we agree on that, we will be good to go. I am also due to receive a phone call in a minute, so I might have to mute my microphone for a few moments. Ned Bundy? We can give him some sort of chokehold as a finisher. Oh yeah, we haven't got Ukrainian horse yet. Oh my god, there's too many people. We've got a lot of people now, new gen though. We are now up to... This is number 21, 2, 3... 24 this is. So we've got a lot of people now. We've got easily enough. And we're going to try and get through... I don't know if we will do it or not, but we're going to try and get through a full month in-game. So that's going to be... I don't know. I mean, what time is it now? It's 9 o'clock in the UK. How long will it take to do 4 4-match cards and then a pay-per-view? It's going to take a long time, isn't it? And I've still got to do movesets. And I've still got to create the universe mode. We'll see how far we get. That's my plan, is to try and do a full month in this video, but I don't know whether it's going to happen or not. So I'm going to whiz through the movesets. If anyone can think of any movesets you want to see on anybody, specifically let me know, but if not, then I'm just going to throw on what I think for now, and we can adapt it as we move on. So, custom superstar. So, Aqua Knight. I'm thinking Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze. Everything apart from attributes. Done. And done. Bowie. We're going to take the moves from somebody quite flamboyant in the ring. Araya Davari. You can have that moveset, I think. Bulk Hogan, obviously. is going to have Hogan's moveset. Everything apart from attributes. Some things can't be taken across because of his size. It's fine. Chocolate Rain. We've already said we're doing Keith Lee for this. New Gen, you're going to love Chocolate Rain. He's amazing. Darth Luger. I don't think Lex is on the game, is he? Nope, so I'm thinking maybe somebody not very out there. Maybe like a Jake Roberts. Kind of old school. Maybe Jim Neidhart, I think. Someone who's a little bit, I don't say basic, but not like very over the top. Oh, is that it? That's not it, is it? Oh, some of these don't have pictures. They're just not loaded. Okay, Great Khan. You're a big guy. I'm going to give you... thank you. I believe I came up with Chocolate Rain, so it's the nicest thing you've ever said to me, mate, you know. Mace. Though I think you're probably a bit young to know the reference, aren't you? Jake Lee. I don't remember what these people look like. Let me just come out of there. See if I go back in if it will load them. Right, will it load them now? It does, okay. Jake Lee. I think it's going to have to be Shinsuke, isn't it, really? So, Shinsuke... Oh, is he not called Shinsuke? He's called like King Nakamura now or something, isn't he? Yeah, King Nakamura. Everything apart from attributes. Kublai is again going to be a power. I'm going to go Karrion Kross actually on him. Yes. It's a Prince ref. Well, it's yeah, it is and it isn't. There was a song, one of the very first like viral videos on the internet, and it was called Chocolate Rain. But yeah, it's also a Prince reference because the guy is wearing Velveteen Dream's attire. I've gone Samoa Joe on Ned Bundy so he can choke people to death. Obviously we're going to go with Ivar. Petriel is obviously going to get Diesel. Not all of Diesel because he can't do it all. Razor is obviously going to get Razor. Razor Shamal, motherfucker. Rude Mercury. Ravishing Rick Rude's not on this game this year, is he? No, is that another one that's disappeared? Rick Rude, wow. It's not called Bobby Roode anymore, is he? Is he Robert Roode now? Robert Roode, there he is. By the way, New Gen, Leroy Janetti now has he has an older brother now to help back him up. His name is Sean Janetti. However, I still didn't have Shawn Michaels' moveset, do I? So, let's give you Raul Mendoza's moveset. Don't know what it is, don't know what's going to happen, but it should be interesting. And then Tojo. Tojo, I think, is going to be... Should make him be a bit of a... Yeah, let's make him a bit of a nutter. Only Lorcan's moveset. There we go. Right, so I tell you what I'm going to do. mute my microphone for a second while I set up the universe mode because I've got a phone call incoming anyway. So I'm going to take the phone call, mute my microphone, get everything sorted, then we'll start the shows. So you guys can start suggesting matches in the description or the chat, whatever it's called, while I do this, and I'll be back in a moment. And mute. And we're back. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to delete that, and delete that, and then we will add our own pay-per-view. Let's just use one of theirs for now, because I can't bother to do too much stuff. Let's do... I don't know, let's do... It doesn't really matter, does it? Let's just use Backlash. Oh, bugger off, Gulak. No, oh, for God's sake. Okay. We're going to have 7 matches. And the host show is going to be you. Okay. Right. Okay, I think we're good. We are good. Oh, fuck off, Gulak. Right. So do you want to set up any rivalries while we're here at all? Or do we just want to book it ourselves? Yeah, I don't know if we want to set up any rivalries to go to the end of the month. Which is that in my universe now, is it? Oh, Gulak. Freaking Gulak. Yeah, rivalries. So yeah, we can set up some rivalries and let the game run those themselves and see all the cutscenes, or we can just go in and do it ourselves. What suggestions we got? I'll do the tag teams after the stream because it's going to take a little bit longer to do, I think. But I will do them at the end of the stream. I've got them all on the spreadsheet, so I know who's who with all the team names and that. Do you want to kick things off with a tag team match then? With is it a normal tag team match works? I think it does. Okay, let's go with Dalton Bravo and his tag team partner Aqua Knight going up against Leroy Janetti and his tag team partner Sean Janetti. Take off the entrance. There we go. Did somebody say Crack Sparrow versus Johnny? Wow. Omega, the game's already booked your match. Crack Sparrow versus Johnny Hart in the main event. Yeah, I put Dalton's real partner in there, Aqua Knight. Might as well use the opportunity to get a tag team match in. Start to seed everyone. Okay, I'm gonna try and see. I've not done rivalries yet on this game, so I want to see how they work. So I'm gonna do a rivalry between. It's gonna be a short-term rivalry. It's gonna be between the champion El Spartacus and Chocolate Rain. And then should we use the tag team as a rivalry as well, just to see how that works? So we're doing Aqua Knight and Dalton Bravo versus Leroy and Sean Janetti. And that works. So we get that as a main event. No, that's been rebooked. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So we want to do... Just switch the middle match then, don't we, really? Want to do customized participants. And have Crack Sparrow versus... what's his name? Johnny Hart, was it? There we go. There we go. That's our first card then. Even though I turn entrances off, it just does not work at all. Does not work at all. Right, I'm actually going to turn the show intro off. We don't need to see that. It's just a loading screen for some fireworks, so let's skip that and we'll go straight into the actual shows. Right, entrance off again. And let's see what the tag team match brings then. Aqua Knight and... I've forgotten their bloody names already. I've forgotten their bloody names already. Okay, I've got to fix this as well. This one needs to be done. And that needs to be done. So I'm just sorting out the spreadsheet now because it was a bit messy because I've just been putting people in for the last few minutes because I wasn't expecting to put that many people in. So I'm just going to fix it up a little bit. Cheese. Petrol. Under pressure. Right, let's get into the first match of month 1. You guys can watch it while I'm fixing this. There we go. Right, so... Oh, got to turn the bloody things off, didn't we? That's your guys' fault, not mine. There we go. So there's Aqua Knight in the ring with Leroy Janetti. Aqua Knight, one of the new people we created today. Leroy Janetti came in the quarterfinals of the World Championship tournament, was unsuccessful in his attempt, and New Gen is demanding some retribution. And at the moment, the only retribution he's getting is his older brother being thrown at the top of the ring. Obviously, his older brother's a lot bigger. It's a little bit like the Amazing Red and Crimson situation. If you remember that. Yeah. During, I think it was like a couple of months ago, or 3 or 4 months ago, I actually watched the whole thing through from, because you know they flow into each other, didn't they? So I watched the whole Jaffa factory into that. No, it was Jaffa factory into space, Jaffa Force, whatever it was called, and then straight into that, and then I also watched the Dirt Factory with Sips as well. Sips is one of my favourites. He's the one that I watch the most, I think. But yeah, I watched all the series one after the other, literally just in the space of a couple of weeks, I think it was. It's not even really a joke when you think about it. It's just quite, it just keeps you going, doesn't it? So, your guys' jobs, by the way, the ones that you are still here watching, is to keep an eye on the matches, who does well, who does badly, and at the end of the month after the pay-per-view, we will amend stats and so forth based on how people have performed. Almost a tag team victory there, as Sean Giannetti was looking for the pin. Aqua was distracted by Leroy, allowing Sean to take him up on the shoulders. Going to drop him face first. Hot tag in now. Bringing in Dalton Bravo, who gets brainbusted by Leroy Giannetti. In with a lion salt. Go on, Leroy. Leroy dropping the boot into the arm of Dalton. Moonquest, that was it, yeah. Jaffa into Moonquest, into Hole Diggers. Who gives you extra? I was going to say, yeah, the reference in Hole Diggers was so obscure anyway. It was a very obscure reference. It was from a sketch show in the UK called A Little Bit of Mitchell and Webb, I think it was. So that's why I was surprised that you'd seen it. I think there was only like one season of it, so it was like a really obscure program. As Leroy rolling through in the calf crusher. And he has a big opportunity here. Oh, Sean Giannetti was able to block off Aqua. Jeez. We should have had that as a tag team partner. As a tag team, shouldn't we, Omega, really? We could have had Cheese and Petrol. Nice springboard into a very crap-looking splash, to be honest with you. It wasn't the best-looking splash at all, was it? Sorry, I was just looking. Someone's put a. Someone's put something on Twitter. The guy, what the status? The guy who's been working a lot of the PC hacks into the community creations. Apparently, he's tried to upload a version of China, but he's tried to upload it into the male-created wrestlers to allow China to fight against men. And apparently, he's had an email telling him that that's not kosher and against their terms of service, and if he does so, he can have his accounts blocked off. Which is a bit of a dick move when you think about it. Whatever floats their boat, eh? That's the thing, it always confuses me. It's like people want equality. They want men and women to be treated equally, but then at the same time, people refuse to have equality. They want them to be treated separately. So this could end up in a double counter. This could end up being our first ever draw. Leroy, get in the ring. Leroy's going to try and win this by count out. They have. The Giannetti boys have only gone and stole this by count out. Well, it all counts. It's an intelligent way to do things. And there you go. Leroy and his older brother get themselves a tag team victory. Why is that not... Okay, I need to resort my filter. Data, remove filter, data, create filter. There we go. And then what does that around? There we go. Okay. Well done to the Giannetti boys then. They managed to steal that one. Intelligence. Yeah, very likely, yeah. Right, Crack Sparrow versus Johnny Hart. Well, the Giannettis get the first tag team ranking point. I've not even done that yet. There we go. So, the Giannettis get a +1, whereas the Butterfly Effect get a -1. There we go. Right, that's that done. Why have I got a random tab? Let's get that deleted. Crack Sparrow versus Johnny Hart. So where are these guys currently? So I think both of them... Yeah, both of these guys were eliminated in round 1 of the World Championship Tournament. So both of them... I forgot to do that, didn't I? Both of them will want to get themselves into a championship picture of some sort. And both of them will not want to be one dropping down to -2 here. Because that could be pretty embarrassing, dropping to -2. That would put you the lowest ranked person in all of SEW. Obviously known as Shabby Elite Wrestling. As you do. So also the potential of finding another Hart dummy for the Hart Foundation. And again, I will amend attires as we go along. So I think maybe for Hart here, maybe taking his jacket off in ring might be a good way forward. I might take his jacket off in ring and then also change his attire to pink and black. Just to really push the Hart part of the family. He's also from Canada. Nice DDT. Have I recorded tomorrow's videos yet? Because that could be a problem. So I'm going to be streaming this for the next 2 or 3 hours. That's the wrong thing. Schedule. Yes, I have recorded all of tomorrow's videos. I just haven't edited them yet. Okay. The Giannettis could be heels, yeah. Either that or they're the ultimate underdogs who have to try in any way possible to win. But it's possible they could be heel with that sort of... That's something we need to set up as well. Yeah, I'm thinking Hart could work well in the black and pink. So I am also watching the football at the same time, so I do apologise if I go quiet for a second or two. Hart's going to head... No, I thought he was good up top there, but he changed his mind. He's taking Crack up into the pile driver. And this could be enough here. Hart drops into the pin. No, Crack able to kick out. Crack now in control of Johnny Hart. Wow. Number 2. I don't think I could do that, to be honest. Have you actually got to win, or does it not matter if you don't win? Like, if you win, you go to WrestleMania. If you don't win, then you just continue on. Or does it make you replay it until you do win? Cheese could be X-Pac, yeah. Or Al Snow. Head cheese. No, it was Steve Blackman then, wasn't it? La, la, la. Maybe Crack Sparrow should change his attire to the pirate attire. There's a rope break there. Captain Crack Sparrow. La, 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 la. Once again taken up into the pile driver by Johnny Hart. Gonna drag Crack Sparrow away from the ropes. Yeah, I did see someone tweet earlier, New Gen, this an interesting storyline they stumbled across. I don't know the idea of the storyline. There's the win then for Crack, sorry, not for Crack. The win for Johnny Hart, that was important for him. Yeah, I saw someone had a storyline. I don't know how it all pans out or how it all works, but he ended up fighting at SummerSlam for both championships, one match after the other. So the Raw and the SmackDown belts, which is pretty cool. Oh. There we go. Great respect being shown here by these two. Okay. Okay. Are you ready, New Gen? Are you ready to see your first eyes of Chocolate Rain? Here he comes. You're already eliminated. The Sombra Jr., the man who came in the finals of the World Championship tournament. Let's see how he gets on against Chocolate Rain. But of course, we did put in a feud with the champion, Spartacus, so it'd be interesting to see how that feud's going to pan out. I mean, based on what happens here, we could define whether Spartacus is face or heel. Right, here we go. Chocolate Rain versus La Sombra Jr. Okay, there's obviously going to be a entrance attack then, is it? I have a triple threat. Winner moves on to Mania. What happens if you lose that as well? There he is. Chocolate Rain, Chocolate Rain. He is Chocolate Rain. Well, there's the world champion, Aspartagus, coming out behind Chocolate Rain with the championship belt and completely misses him. Well, Aspartagus tried to get the run-in on Chocolate Rain, but Chocolate was having none of it, and now catches the champion with the backbreaker. Poor old Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, is Ciampa in that match for the winner goes to Mania? That's interesting. Oh, he dropped him right in his own championship belt then, I think. So it looks like Spartacus is playing the heel role, whereas Chocolate Rain then is the face of the situation. And he will move on, I'm assuming, to the first pay-per-view to fight for the championship then as part of the feud we've put together. Again, drops him face first. Chocolate Rain, or looking for the big belly-to-belly. Aspartagus, the champion, fighting free with a headbutt. They're just going to leave the championship belt there? I spent a long time making that championship belt. Nope, they're going to fight here now on the concrete. Who's going to come out on top of this? This is not an official match. This is a just a brawl, so nobody's going to get any ranking points out of this. What is this? Well, okay. Whatever these two guys were working on, Chocolate Rain eventually won it, and now Chocolate Rain belly to belly on Spartacus. And Chocolate Rain finally making his way to the ring. He was entering for a match. Both guys now in the ring. And nothing, they're just staring at each other. What's going on here? Okay, game. Do you want to do something here, game, or? Okay, it looks like for some reason it's bugged. Let's try it now. If I come out now, will they fight now that I've started things off? Oh, there we go. A big clothesline by Aspartagus. And the referee has to pull him away. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, that's a dead match, that one then. Nothing happening from that. Okay. I think, I don't really want to touch it, Jade, to be honest. I might just let the game book this feud and see how it works. Because I've never really used it before, so yeah, I sort of want it to book it and see how it gets on. Maybe we can put a couple more in there. Let me just change this so I don't have to. Legend, difficulty, presentation. I can take that off. Take that off. Okay. The cracked hearts. Right, so we've got 2 feuds in place. Let's see how the game... Bearing in mind the Genettis was a feud, so let's see how the game books week 2, because it might continue that run. Bulk Hogan versus Petrol, Dalton Bravo versus Johnny Hart, and Chocolate Rain versus Crack Sparrow. Okay, so I think we'll leave Chocolate Rain and Crack Sparrow. It doesn't look like the tag team rivalry counted. No, it's disappeared. Okay, that's disappeared. That's a shame. This is a growing rivalry. We could probably start this then. Let's start that rivalry. Let's let the game do some stuff. Okay, let's change things around now. So Dalton Bravo versus the Great Khan. So I think we'll leave the second 2 matches as they are because they're both rivalry matches. Let's just edit this one. Let's do some people we've not used as of yet. Who do we want to see? Let's have Razor. Razor versus the Great Khan. Oh, I like that. I wish it doesn't save it when you say entrance is off, which is really annoying. I don't know why it does that for. Okay, so we've got the 2 rivalry matches set up, and we've also got one other match as well. We just did week 1, Mohammed. We did messed around a bit. We started a feud between Chocolate Rain and the champion Aspartagus, and a feud has been built by itself between Johnny Hart and Crack Sparrow, which we're going to take advantage of. And then today we're going to also see Razor versus the Great Khan in a debut match with the pair of them. See how they get on. So you're back just in time for the Great Khan. So I think for month 2 we will have longer shows, I think, but we won't create as much, because I think we spent about an hour and a half creating people today, didn't we? So we probably won't do that much next time round, which will be Sunday now. I'm going to do Cyber Sunday and Taboo Tuesday as the 2 sets of streams. Right, Razor versus Great Khan. Here we go. Wow, they're big guys, aren't they? This is a real clash of the titans. Real clash of the titans. Bruno Fernandes has gone off. I know he's been ill, hasn't he? What time is it there, Mohammed? It must be getting late, isn't it? Oh, yeah. I mean, it depends how you look at it, I suppose, Jay. I mean, I'm annoyed at the name change, but at the same time, the guy's been promoted to the main roster, so I suppose it's not all bad. And I mean, the whole thing's going to collapse. They're not going to book him correctly, and he'll be in AEW in 6 months, so I'm happy enough. It seems like they've gone, oh, Peaky Blinders is a big show in the UK. Let's create our own little old school gangster group. 2:30 AM. God, Mohammed, you're in it for the long haul, mate. Well, this is week 2 of 4, and then we'll have the pay-per-view to finish, so we might only have like an hour, hour and a half at most left. Just while Mohammed's nocturnal, I need these views. Alright, and a rake to the eyes. By Razor, Gunther versus Butch. Is he still called Gunther now? I've not seen... Since... Well, I don't really watch NXT, but since... I don't watch any WWE, to be honest. But since the name change and the one match, I've not heard him mentioned again. So I'm not quite sure what they're doing there with that, but... It's a bizarre and peculiar... I don't know. I mean, they're losing 1-0 at the moment, Mohammed, but they're dominating the game. But I think that's because Atletico Madrid are just defending and trying to hold on to the 1-goal lead. Yeah, I mean, I saw people arguing about it the other day, and people were saying about how people get renamed. It's not a big problem, but the difference is that like Pete Dunne and Walter are both got a very strong career outside of WWE and inside WWE before the name changes, so what's the point? Walter's like the longest standing United Kingdom champion, and they've just gone and changed his name after all that. I mean, he was the champion for like 2 or 3 years, wasn't he? And they've gone and changed his name. It's just, yeah, it just made no sense to me. At the very beginning, fine, I'll let you off with that, but like 2 or 3 years into his tenure when he's already built a name for himself, it just seems odd. Wow. Great Khan just chokeslammed Razor across the ring. It's a real battle between these two, and he's looking now for the fall-away slam. Saw Kevin Owens do that last night on Raw. And now Razor is looking for that Razor's Edge. He has him up. And he has him down. That Razor's Edge hits hard. Razor in with a pin on the Great Khan. 1, 2, and 3. And there we go. Razor with the win in his debut match here against the Great Khan. Razor versus Great Khan. So yeah, when we get into next month as well, we'll have a look at doing some tag team feuds. I'm thinking Razor and Diesel versus Great Khan and Kublai could be a pretty good feud, to be honest. But again, I'm quite enjoying letting the game book it and seeing what comes out of it, to be honest. The game seems to be doing a pretty decent job so far. I mean, that was the match that we booked. You won the triple threat, that's cool. Who was in the triple threat then? Was it Tommaso Ciampa and someone else, New Gen? Got to change the entrance off again. Oh, I'm hot. I'm freaking hot now. Ugh. I'm a hot boy. Fucking hell, that's 2-footed. Come on, ref, send him off. I mean, he didn't hit him, like, but still send him off. Right, Johnny Hart versus the debuting Jake Lee. Again, if you guys can just keep an eye on what's going on, and at the end we'll go through and we can amend some stats up or down depending on what you think. And I can also make some changes off camera afterwards. So like I said, I might adapt a couple of the attires of the tag teams just so they match a bit better. Nothing major. Nothing game-breaking. Didn't realise Jake Lee was so big, to be honest. Another big man. So, of course, Johnny Hart got his first victory in week 1. Styles and Ciampa. That's an interesting one. Is your character called Gemini, by any chance? I mean, Johnny Hart could do well. I mean, should we say we've got 2 feuds going on now then between we've got Johnny Hart versus Crack Sparrow and we've got Chocolate Rain versus El Spartacus. Should we say whoever wins the matches at the pay-per-view get a guaranteed stat upgrade? So like the overall winner of the feud gets a stat upgrade? Does that seem fair? As I said, I want to create some sort of wheel eventually. Like a lucky wheel we've used in the past. And I can put on there all the wrestlers' names, and I can put on there like random events that could happen. So there could be one that's like slipped over in the bath, hurt his leg, out injured for a month or something. Seth at Mania for the title. Watch Brock hand in the Money in the Bank halfway through. Yeah, I think I might do some My Rise, and if it's like they say, I don't know if anyone's gone through it a couple of times, but if it's like they say and there's loads of different storylines, it might actually be replayable a few times. Yeah, so the winner of those 2 feuds will walk away with a bit of a stat boost then. Nice wrenching back at the neck there by Johnny Hart. He is a real Canadian. Got caught by German suplex. Jake Lee wrenching back at the arm. God, these Atletico Madrid players don't have to dive a lot. That's so annoying. Man United are on the attack and one of them's just gone down. He wasn't even touched. And he's just gone down, rolled on the floor in his own penalty area just to stop the play. Yeah, there's like no long... I'm assuming, does it work like pay-per-view to pay-per-view though? It's not like a story one week and then nothing the next, I suppose. It's pay-per-view to pay-per-view, which is pretty much what WWE is, isn't it, really? You have a feud at the pay-per-view, you have the championship match or whatever match it's going to be, and then at the end you get another... On the Raw next, you get another match. Build the next feud for the next pay-per-view. I suppose there's supposed to be like cool things in there where you can, like legends come in or different variations of different people, of course, as well. And the female one's different to the male one, of course. It's been a pretty good match here between these two actually so far. There goes Jake Lee to the outside, and what's Johnny thinking here? Johnny's staring down at the grounded Lee and dives through the ropes with the tope suicida. Man, I'd have got to score at some point. Oh my god, what a save! Bloody hell, what a save that was! It's not fair having Oblak in goal. It really isn't. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. You know why they put New Gen? It's probably because he's got more freedom. It literally is probably because he's got more freedom to say what he wants to say in this rather than what Vince is controlling. Because I bet Vince didn't look over all these promos. So Johnny Hart in control of this match. I'm sure somewhere Crack Sparrow's watching. Just in the background somewhere, just stalking around the place. Jake Lee, otherwise known as Jay's co-worker, heads back into the ring, but you saw him, he was not great on that knee, was in some pain. Both guys re-enter the ring on the behest of the referee. Johnny, what's he thinking? I think Johnny might be considering weakening those legs even more. We said that Jake's knee was already in a rough position. This is not going to make it any better, is it? Wow, Jake is really taking some knee damage here. I'm thinking based on what we're seeing here, I think maybe at the end of the month, Johnny should be given a bit of a boost, maybe in technical aspects, maybe technical submission skills. Will be an interesting one for him. It would definitely suit him quite a bit at the moment. You can see definitely quite technically working on body parts. Referee's up to a 5. Both guys get back in the ring once again. This one's really going the distance, isn't it, at the moment? Big knees in the gut. Jake now the front chancery on Johnny. Remember, this is Jake Lee's debut in this universe. And nice axe kick right over the top of the head of Johnny. And there's Jake with the strikes and Johnny drops. Johnny really goes down and now being stalked and gets a knee right in the face for his troubles. Jake Lee in with the pin. And it's not enough. It's only a 2. Wow. Well, we were. But he takes another knee in the face. That's got to be it. That has got to be it. Jake Lee is going to walk out. No, again! Wow, Johnny Hart showing great resilience as well. Johnny Hart. Quickly showing just how good he is, actually, isn't he? He's really doing a good job. Oh, crap, I've just opened the wrong program. Can I close that before it causes any problems? Nope. Yep, I have done, okay. And Johnny now. Oh, he's already done the damage to the leg, hasn't he? The leg was in severe trouble. Is Johnny going to get this? He does indeed. Wow. That was very impressive. That was very, very impressive. Yeah. You know what? I take my hat off to Johnny there. That was immense by him. And oh, here he is, Crack Sparrow, and Johnny welcomed him back into the ring. He wants a return of last week. He wants him in the ring, but Cracker's, well, trying to get the mind games by the looks of it. Right, let's move on to tonight's main event then. Jake Lee, there you are. Couldn't find your name there for a second. The main event is the debut of Tojo Nakamura as he goes up against Chocolate Rain. Chocolate hoping to actually get a match this week because he didn't get one last week. He just got a fight. Chocolate Rain. Alright then, here we go. Johnny. I'll tell you what, I'm up for giving Johnny a bit of a boost at the end of the stream. He's definitely impressed me. If he can continue this feud on and get the edge over Crack Sparrow, I think even if he doesn't beat Crack Sparrow, I still think he does deserve some sort of boost, maybe in resilience and maybe in technical submission skills. He's shown very, very good technical skills in those last couple of matches. Chocolate Rain now with a big power bomb on Tojo Nakamura. Tojo runs straight back into Chocolate Rain. We'll drop him face first. And then using his body weight just to step over Tojo. New Gen, by the way, Chocolate Rain was not actually a randomized wrestler. It was just one of the base ones that you get on the game with one of the base attires you get on the game. So it wasn't actually a randomized one, but it just looks insanely good. Insanely good. Oh, the reign of pain will begin. Well, maybe not. If Tojo Nakamura can get the win, then Chocolate Rain could be in trouble. Chocolate needs to build the momentum because everyone's stats are so similar. It's a real random at the moment who's going to get the wins. And I feel like Chocolate does need to build up some momentum if he wants to move into the main event of the pay-per-view and walk away champion. The Chocolate Painmaker. It does look a bit like Viscera, doesn't it? You did have the Viscera attire on there as well, but this is the Velveteen Dream attire. So it's just basically the fattest model you can get with Velveteen Dream's attire on it. I don't know what happened there. It's more like Mabel, actually. Who is Viscera anyway, isn't it, Mabel? Her name was Mabel. Do. Bit of Goldfinger there for you. Chocolate dropping him face first. And of course we saw the confrontation on episode 1 of this month where the battle between good old Chocolate Rain and Aspartagus, the champion, who attacked Chocolate Rain from behind. I mean, for me, it was a little bit backwards. I would have preferred it to be the other way around. Like, I can't see why the champion would go out and attack someone like that. It would make more sense if Chocolate Rain had attacked the champion from behind, but the game was not to know. There's Tojo Nakamura in the corner now. Nice. Over the top neck breaker. And now stalking once again. And he's got him, trying to get him up, but he's a big man, Bessin. He's a big man, Tojo. You're not quite going to get him up there, I don't think. Nice front suplex by Chocolate Rain. Now takes Tojo up on the shoulders, in with that big... Wow. The Death Valley driver with a splash combination almost, and Chocolate Rain sends Tojo to Chocolate Pain. There you go, Chocolate Rain finally gets his win on his first match. And Tojo Nakamura with a loss on his first match. And there is Spartacus. Chocolate Rain. He's telling him to come down and face him man on man in the ring. And Chocolate Rain's actually going to go up there and meet him by the looks of it. Is he going to go up there and meet him, or is the referee going to have to stop him? Oh no, the battle goes. The battle starts at the top of the ramp. And they are split apart. How the referee is outpowering Chocolate Rain, I've got no idea. Aspartagus now on top. I don't think I've seen this cutscene before. This is quite nice. That's quite a good cutscene, that. Okay. Hey guys, end of week 2. We're getting there. We'll get to the pay-per-view in no time. Let's get into the next week. So, next show. Let's see what it books. Crack Sparrow versus Razor. Chocolate Rain versus Bologna Rhodes now in the main event. And then squeeze in the middle, Dalton Bravo versus Leroy Giannetti. Do we want to stick with that? I'm sure that New Gen probably wants to stick with that, so we'll stick with that. I don't think I can start another rivalry, can I now? Then you have to start them like week 1, or they won't take account. That's a potential rivalry there. Okay. Well, let's just go into it, I think. So Chocolate Rain. Getting Bologna Rhodes is a big match, though. He's a big geezer. So Crack Sparrow going to try and show Johnny Hart what he's got this time this week. However, Razor's only had one match so far, and he was victorious in that one, so Crack could be in trouble. We will try and make sure that everybody on the roster at least gets one match this month, which means that maybe at the pay-per-view we might have to mix and match a little bit. Goal kick. Oh, it's not even gone off the pitch. Crack Sparrow versus Razor. Here we go. So Crack Sparrow was goading Johnny Hart last week after Johnny got the win. And I'm sure we'll see more continuation of that as time goes on. Yeah, so what we'll do moving forward, we'll probably have longer cards, so we can try and integrate more feuds. But I'm up for letting the game book a lot of the rivalries, because it's I've not really tried much of it. So if they can pull out some decent stuff, I'm happy enough. But we'll see how things go. Obviously, I've got a bit of work to do off camera anyway. When we finish this stream, I'm gonna set up the tag teams, and I'll face and heal some people who we know. So we know at the moment that Chocolate Rain is probably our biggest babyface, and Spartacus is a heel. I mean, at the moment, I think that's all we've really got in place until we sort of set it ourselves, I suppose. Wow, Razor, that German suplex was brutal. Come on, Man United. How have they not scored a goal in this game? It's insane. The amount of attacking players they've got on the pitch. His elbow in the face, no strikes. Ugh. Razor now in control again, just choking the grounded man. And Crack doing well here, definitely working the legs, trying to keep Razor grounded. Of course, Razor is the bigger man, so it probably is the wise way forward. Captain Crack Sparrow. The boot in the leg there by Razor. Of course, we saw him win last week in his debut match. Because we haven't actually got any... Oh, that's cool. Is My Rise set at one in-game year at New Gen, or do you get to continue on after the first year? I don't know. I'm assuming you debuted the night after WrestleMania, or do you? Or and then you have to work through the year, or is it like continuous? You just go as long as you want. Oh, I'm with a big gut buster there by Crack Sparrow on Razor. Yeah, the game's not really booking any tag team matches, so I haven't created the tag team, so that's my bad. But like I said, we'll do that after the stream's finished. I'll go through and do those tag teams while I'm just editing tomorrow's videos. Nice knee strike in the face. And Crack Sparrow's looking pretty good here against Razor, to be honest. Gonna take Razor up. Oh, into that big suplex backbreaker. There's the pin for the 1, 2. And no, Razor kicked out. Razor kicks out. Dragon Screw. And now Razor sitting back with a Camel Clutch. I think it's going to be enough because he's not really pulling back properly. Not got the arms hooked. Both guys back up on their feet. Crack now in control. Spears into the gut. There's a boot in the gut and now strikes. And a ripcord into the knee strike by Crack Sparrow. And this match is going for it, isn't it, really? Like I said, we've still got Chocolate Raid in action again tonight. In the main event, again, against Bologna Rhodes. Big elbow by Crack. And now Razor is going to take Crack up, looking for that Razor's Edge. And he lands it, the Razor's Edge. And that could be enough to take Crack Sparrow out. It's not. It's only a freaking 2 count. It's only a freaking 2 count. And now Razor up with a big choke slam. And that could be enough, though. No, he's going to continue on by the looks of it. Up again, Razor. In with that Razor's Edge. And there is the 3 count. Razor gets back-to-back wins week after week to start off this Universe mode. But Crack Sparrow now has 3 losses in 3 matches. Crack Sparrow is very dangerously going to become our jobber at this rate by the looks of it. Oh, so it's not like... Oh, I'm with you. Okay. Johnny Hart is in the ring face to face with Crack Sparrow. There's been back and forth between these two for a bit of time now. I feel like the match will happen at the pay-per-view. But at the moment, it's just face to face. There's an essence of respect between these two. But that respect could be broken very soon. Yeah, so New Gen, it isn't like... it's not like continuous then. You sort of do it for like a month or 2, then it skips you forward like a year and a half or something stupid like that, and then you do it a bit more, and then it skips you forward and that sort of stuff. Bizarre way of doing it, but if it works, it works. I'd imagine I might receive a phone call at any moment, so if I do, I will have to mute my microphone, but we will continue on. Man United have just got out of the Champions League. Mohammed, if you're watching. Right, Dalton Bravo versus Leroy. We've seen these in tag team action already. Leroy got the win by count-out. And now it's a singles match between the two. Nice butterfly. Oh, into the Hurricanrana by Leroy. No, it's fine, mate. I am going to play through it a few times, I think. But yeah, I don't mind, to be honest. It's actually handy for me to know this sort of stuff, so I can record it better by knowing what's going to happen. I can sort of pretend better, if that makes sense. Strikes in the guts. I think that's the cool thing, because it is so open and there are lots of different things that could happen. I think that's what makes it more interesting, to be honest. So I think that's the idea. I mean, you could play it through again and then not see the same stories at all. Nice boot in the arm. And Leroy in control of this match. That's pretty cool. Who were the disciples? Was it Buddy Murphy and somebody else, wasn't it? I like the way they've done it. There's some really cool little storylines that WWE never had the balls to do in real life. So that is pretty cool, really. Leroy now in with a backbreaker. And Dalton heading up to the top, but Leroy's just stood there. That just seems a stupid thing to do. Oh, then again, it worked. Okay, I'll take it all back. I take it all back, it worked. Was it Ali in real life? I remember Murphy. I don't remember Theory either, to be honest. Oh well. It's pretty cool though. That's the annoying thing then. I bet they've all got special attires then, haven't they? There's a super kick by Leroy. Jannetty drops into the pin. And Leroy gets the singles win. And he is having a good time, old Leroy. And who did he beat again? I can't remember. It wasn't. It was Dalton Bravo, wasn't it? Yeah, Dalton Bravo gets his second loss. There we go. Leroy Jannetty. New Gen's favourite man. Yeah, I am a bit annoyed about the attires. It's like, we've got all these secret attires in the game, but you can't use them. They're ours. Right, finally the main event. Chocolate Rain versus Bologna Rhodes. Should be an interesting one. Because Bologna Rhodes is big, tall and strong. Chocolate Range is... Chocolate Range? Chocolate Rain is a block. He is a chocolate block. He is a strong man who is not going to... Wow. He's not going anywhere, is he? Bologna's going to have to really be strong to lift him. Theory's briefly... Has Theory ever had a proper run on the main roster yet? Or does he just have these little outside runs that seem to... just don't seem to go anywhere? Right. So while this starts, I'm going to go and grab a drink because I am thirsty as hell. Our new gen, Carpet, has made a comment 3 minutes ago. I don't know if you can help. It says, how do you save my rise? So if you know... I'm assuming you just come out of it then, yeah? That's how everything else sort of saves. I'm just going to grab a drink. Right, Colonel Fluffy Bum? Yeah. What the fuck? There we go. CrossFit Jesus. Oh, so you look like one of those. I don't. It's not in here. Sorry, new gen. It's in. Oh, there you go. You responded already. Yeah. You found it. Right, I'm back. Wow. Who would have thought Chocolate Thunder be hitting Hurricanranas like that? Chocolate Thunder. No, that's what I'm thinking of doing. When I do my rise, I might use some of you guys from Discord. Wow, look at Chocolate Rain just throwing Bologna Rhodes around the ring. Wow. Big, oh my god, belly to belly. Oh, really? Can you join as one of his disciples then, or is that not part of it? You just have to go against him? I suppose there might be a separate storyline where you can do that. Bologna Rhodes. Yeah, not quite sure what he was thinking there, because it was a bit stupid, as he now gets caught up and dropped spine first across the apron. And that is not great for him, but then again he's turned it around. This is week 3 then, isn't it? Yes, we've got one more week and then the pay-per-view and then we're done. That's not too bad. Yeah, this Okada is insanely good. So Diffract is working on Okada at the moment. I'm just going to link it in Discord. Community Creations chat. Boom. Yeah, that Okada is insane. Bologna Rhodes now with the elbows. Chocolate Rain though in control, dragging across. I wonder if like being in a feud gives you like a temporary stat boost, because obviously if you're in a feud you want to be winning matches. Wow, a Bushi bomb by Chocolate Rain, wow. Up on the shoulder now with a Death Valley driver into the pin. That's got to be it, surely. That has got to be it. What? How was that a 2? Ibushi bomb into the Death Valley driver. I know, it's insane how good that Okada is, isn't it? That's why I was a bit annoyed with my Rise. I wanted to be able to use a pre-created wrestler in my Rise rather than having to create him there and then. So I thought I could do like Cody Rhodes is back in WWE, or I could do Okada joins WWE and stuff like that as clickbait, but I'm not good enough to create people. There's that big Death Valley driver again. Surely this time Chocolate Rain's got this win. Yeah, of course he has. Chocolate Rain. Chocolate Rain. That's another win for him then, old Chocolate Rain, and that is a loss for Bologna Rhodes, who now drops down to -2 as well. And there's the music of El Spartacus. And he's behind him and catches him with a clothesline. And this feud has been going on for some time now. Spartacus saw the threat of Chocolate Rain, and he is making sure that threat does not make it to the pay-per-view. Chocolate Rain versus... Oh, yeah. Chocolate Rain versus the Rainmaker. Yeah, I suppose so. It just depends whether in Superstar mode you do get the same sort of stories. I'm not sure how it works, to be honest. I don't know whether it's going to... I don't know if it's going to allow you to... I mean, I can make my own stuff, I suppose. Crack Sparrow versus Razor again. Oh, no, sorry, I've not gone to the next show yet, have I? Right, we're leading up to the first pay-per-view, then. We're going to see the debut of Obelisk and the debut of Kublai. Okay, I'm going to take a second, though, while we're here. Because we are going a bit quicker now, so that's good. Let's, let me just... No, let's not do that. Create, okay. What do we want? So, the Janettes. Oh, that's just the Janetti. The Janettis. I suppose I could do that and just try and make it myself, I suppose. Where are we? So Leroy Giannetti and Sean Giannetti, wasn't it? Yeah, Leroy and Sean Giannetti is the Giannettis. Then we've got the butterfly effect, which is Dalton Bravo and Aqua Knight. Then we've got the Mongolian Death Stalkers. Can I fit that in? Can fit that in. Lovely. And that is the Great Khan and Kublai. What else we got? Who else we got? We got the Insiders. The Insiders, which is Petrol and Razor. We've got Under Pressure, pushing down on me, and that is I can't remember what they're called now. Somebody, it's there in front of me, isn't it? Rude Mercury and Bowie. What else we got? I think there's only one other, is the Mega Powers, that I think. Mega Powers. Mega Powers, and that is the team of the Necro Warrior and Bulk Hogan. Right, there we go. So all the tag teams are in there now. Okay, so that hasn't changed anything. So we will change the opening match to two people that haven't wrestled yet. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Omega. Yeah, I think we'll definitely do it. I think we can still... I like the idea of maybe bringing somebody in every now and again, just like one or two people, just for like a special event or something. You should have a point against you. You should. There we go. Okay, so let's. I'm just looking at the people that haven't wrestled yet. So you're wrestling tonight anyway. So I'm gonna go with. Let's go Darth Luger. Oh. Let's go Darth Luger versus the Necro Warrior. There we go. So a bit of that. That's some debuts for those two. Right, so we've got more feuds on the way then. Let's start the show. This is the final show before the pay-per-view. So the pay-per-view, I think, is a 7-match card, and we will squeeze everybody in that one. So yeah, let's go into Darth. So you can't change. You can't change like match stats or anything anymore, then, can you? You can't say quick momentum or that sort of stuff anymore, can you? I think you can in tournaments, but you can't seem to do it in normal matches, which is not a massive issue, I don't think. But so here we go then. Oh god, so they've got the Miz on NXT tonight as well then. Great. Alright, let's go. Darth Luger versus the Necro Warrior, which I haven't pronounced incorrectly as of yet. So we're doing okay. No offense has been had as yet. Right, nice takedown. Looking to drop the axe handle, was missed. Well, that'd be clever, yeah. Marty Jannetty could be, he could be Leroy and Sean's father. SCW versus SWE, yeah. That's a dyslexic person's nightmare, that is, mate. The nightmare of the dyslexics. As the Necro Warrior up high drops the double axe handle. I mean, I'm quite liking some of these people so far. Like I said, I think things will adapt and change as we go along. People will change. People will leave the roster, be replaced by new people. But because it's all our own as well, we can really have fun with it. Like I said earlier on to New Gen in Discord. Like if we wanted to do a feud between Leroy Jannetty and La Sombra Jr., we could do a mask versus hair match. Or we could have another masked man do a mask versus mask match, and the loser then has to wrestle the rest of their career in this universe mode without a mask. Maybe Leroy Jannetty and Sean Jannetty are the children between Marty Jannetty and his hot stepdaughter that he was talking about that time. Was it stepdaughter or was it just actual daughter? I can't remember now. It was weird, wasn't it?
Guys, is it weird if I sleep with my Shaq's daughter? Would it be weird if I did that? Would it be weird if I made love to my stepdaughter? I mean, she's only 7, but would it be weird if I did that?
Other sex offenders are available. I don't want to leave anyone else out. Anyway, nice power slam there by the Necro Warrior. Discus punch right in the face of Darth Luger. Now wrench him back at the neck. No, we should have used. I found before on the internet. I found I was like a random wrestler generator. There we go. And it randomly generates wrestler names. Oh, they're actual real wrestlers. No. I want random wrestler generator. No. Is that what I want? No, that actually gives me 6 wrestlers. I want wrestling name. So we could have some really good names, really. There we go. Can I get like a full name? This is just like nicknames, I think, this one. I know I've done it before. Is it this one? There we go, yeah. Tyler Gonzalez, Jimbo Cruz, Wally Perez. Well, they've all got nicknames as well. Gabrielle Beefcake Park. Bobby the Sensation Volkov. Shane Rock Lobster Huang. Brock Superman Punk. Funk even. Jimmy the Cowboy King. Shane the Baconator Gonzalez. Jimmy the Body Swanson. Nice. You think you got him with that splash? No? I think that's a good idea, New Gen, to be honest. I think that'd be a fun way to continue on. Either that, or I suppose you could... I don't know, you can't, can you? Because you wouldn't have enough money to draft them all, would you, at the beginning? I was going to say you could draft it. Necro Warrior gets the win then over Darth Luger. There's the win, and Darth Luger with the loss. Good win, Necro Warrior. He's a successful man. Right, let's go into match number 2. Aspartagus. Right, so this is the debut of Obelix. Or Obelisk. Obelisk. I don't know. He takes on Crack Sparrow anyway. Of course, there's the back and forth between Crack Sparrow and Johnny Hart at the moment. Crack Sparrow currently bottom of the rankings on -3. Still without a single victory. Not a single victory in this universe so far. Oh, okay. That's not good. Oh, yeah. In America it is. So 16 for the third for us.
Stone Cold, 3rd of March, 16th of March even.
Here we go, Crack Sparrow versus Obelisk. Oh, okay. Johnny Hart on his way down to the ring straight away before the match has even begun. And straight away in the head of Crack Sparrow. And Obelix, the cross-dressing Viking, has got a great opportunity here if he wants to take it and get around the back and say Johnny Hart just slowly walking around the ring, just telling Crack, just to get on with it, mate. I'm not involved, I'm just here to scout, is what he's trying to say. But will the distraction have any effect on Crack Sparrow? Will it actually boost him up? Could be Ukrainian horse. We're still going to have Ukrainian. I mean, Ukrainian horse is more like it's more like, what's his name, to be honest? Crack Sparrow with a blue and yellow. We can find a Ukrainian horse. I basically just want to get Miro and just change this slightly look and attire. Nice forearm right in the face. Now wrenching back at the neck as well. Crack Sparrow now with Obelisk against the ring. And dropping a boot right in the chest. And Obelisk, I mean, this is his debut. And Crack Sparrow's in such bad form at the moment. As look at Johnny Hart just distracting. Oh, he's coming out to see him face to face. This is getting a bit tense between these two now. And Obelisk is going to take advantage of the situation with a strike in the face. And Johnny's like, well, I wasn't involved in that. I didn't touch him. I didn't touch him, and Johnny's going to back off now. I think he's got in the head of Crack Sparrow. And if Crack was to lose here again, that would be 4 losses out of 4 matches for him, and that would really be tough going into their match at the pay-per-view. Really would be tough. Boom, backdrop. Both guys back in the ring. Obelisk now taking up Crack with a big backdrop. And a boot in the arm as well. And a big boot in the spine. It's very back and forth at the moment. I mean, I couldn't really put a finger on who was going to win this one. Obelisk now with him up on the shoulders. And he's going to power bomb him to the outside. Wow. Well, everyone seems to know there's a win to be had when you're facing off against Crack Sparrow at the moment. It's the way it seems to be. You face Crack Sparrow, you get yourself a point, but Obelisk could be the exception to that rule. Obelisk and Asterix. Cross-dress in Vikings. Headbutt by Crack. Nice elbow in the knee and a boot in the gut. And the referee's counting. We've already seen 1 count-out win sneakily done this year. Could we see a second? Nope, Crack's having none of it. He's getting Obelisk back in the ring. He's determined to get himself this first point. Determined. And there is a big... well, the big gut buster. That's what I'm thinking of. Nice knee in the spine. And just rubbing the... I think he's rubbing his knuckles across the forehead of Obelisk. And now in with that ripcord knee strike, and now stalking. Could he be getting his first win? Nope. Obelisk is having none of it. Yeah, very much so. Looks like we've got one that's a bit of a brutal, heated feud, and the other one that's more of a mental feud rather than a physical one. Ooh, Crack was able to kick out. Surprised me, that one, to be honest. Spinning kick. And again, another big Rikishi driver. And that could be the end again. It is. Oh my god, Crack. Crack cracks under the pressure once again. And Obelisk gets himself his first point. So there are 5 people yet to wrestle, and I think one of them makes their debut in the main event tonight, which will leave us with 4 people left to debut at the pay-per-view, and then everyone's had at least 1 match. But I feel like it doesn't really matter what happens now. I feel like Crack Sparrow's got to be dropping down the points, no matter what happens. Surely. We haven't seen Spartacus wrestle at all yet this month. We've seen him involved in stuff going on. We've not seen him wrestle. So debut hit of Kublai, one half of the Mongolian Deathstalkers, going up against the undefeated Chocolate Rain with 2 wins from 2 matches so far for him. He is going into the pay-per-view as the #1 contender for Spartacus' World Championship. And of course the championship will be on the line, and Chocolate Rain could be our next world champion. Who knows? Who the freak knows? I need a pee, but I want this to load before I go. Are we up? There we go. Right, I'm going to go for a pee. Back in a second. Actually, let me just stick around in case anything happens to begin the match. No, it doesn't. Okay, the bell goes. We're underway. Great. I'm back. Chocolate Rain with a pop-up powerbomb. What a way to come back. That's true. That is true, but I did say whoever wins the feud at the pay-per-view should get a stat boost. And I feel like the way that Cracker's wrestled, I don't think he should. I don't know. Yeah. Well, I'll say at the end of the pay-per-view, we'll make some decisions on changes we believe that should happen. I think it's clear to see that Johnny Hart should probably get a boost. Chocolate Rain should probably get a boost. Crack Sparrow at the moment should get a reduction in stats. Oh my god, standing moonsault by Chocolate Rain. Apart from that, I think Leroy Giannetti, maybe, with 2 wins from 2 matches so far this month, maybe he should get a bit of a boost as well, actually. Razor as well, 2 wins from 2 matches, maybe he should get a boost. I mean, it doesn't have to be massive, it could just be a little one that's like barely even a point, maybe, I don't know. Oh, he's uploaded his Kenny Omega now. I know he held back off the Kenny Omega for a bit because he was, I think he had some issues where one of the parts was from the NWO DLC, so most people couldn't download it. So he had to figure out what part it was and then redo it. So yeah, he's uploaded it now, that's cool. And he's working on the Okada at the moment. Nice, crossface chicken wing locked in. I think if he wins the belt, he definitely... I think even if he loses, I still think he should get a little boost. If he wins the belt, I'm thinking... I don't know, like it's going to be a decent amount. If he doesn't win the belt, I'm still thinking 1 or 2 would be fitting based on the results he's had. So, I mean, if he doesn't win here, then and he then loses at the pay-per-view, then it's 2 wins, 2 losses. But if he wins here, that's 3 wins out of 3. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to see what happens. There's too many ifs and buts at the moment, isn't there? Up goes... Oh. Is it a Bushi bomb? It is a Bushi bomb. Doesn't keep the pin, though. I'm quite sure why he didn't keep him with a pin. But he gets caught there with a forearm in the face. And now springs off the rope into that pop-up powerbomb. That sounds fair, as long as he wins here, which it looks like he's about to. Rope break. Bloody rope breaks. Bloody rope breaks. Up on the shoulders once again. Nice running knee strike, but He's a big guy, just did not go down. And then locks in that chicken wing once again. Chocolate Rain's got to think about his title match here. He's got to think about his title match. He doesn't want to get injured beforehand, but he's happy. He survives it. Kublai now, wrenching back at the arm. And this might be Chocolate Rain's most difficult match so far. But he's still on top. Up he goes again, maybe thinking a Bushi bomb. This time he should hold for the pin if he's got any sense to him. He does, but he doesn't cover the shoulders. It might still be an issue. Oh. Big strike in the face. Chocolate Rain with the knee in the guts. Now has the big man up on the shoulders. Going to drop him face first. Yeah, sounds about right, Omega, I think. Big clothesline there by Kublai. Of course, he'll be wanting to become one. He's got the chicken wing again, is he? It's not a chicken wing, actually. It's like a Kakina clutch style submission. And he's had to tap. Chocolate Rain suffers his first loss of this season. I feel like he had to do that, though. I feel like he had to take the situation. Oh, here we go. Aspartagus, the world champ, is in now, taking down both of these men. And again, Aspartagus just getting into the head of his Backlash opponents. And there we go. We're ready for the pay-per-view now then. So we've got two feuds coming into the pay-per-view. Let's see what the game books for us then. So we've got a 2-match card apparently, which is basically just the feuds. Okay. Thinking triple threat? We could. I mean, it's a good shout. Ladder? Oh my god. Okay. I mean, I could be in for that. Don't know what Chocolate Rain's going to be like in a ladder match, but there's only one way to find out. Triple threat, ladder for the World Championship. And we're going to add in Kublai. This is going to be mad. This is going to be crazy. Chocolate, yeah. We need chocolate thunder, chocolate lightning, and chocolate rain. Okay, so we've got that now as the championship match. Then we've got this. We're not going to go too big. We'll just make like a 5-match card, maybe. So let's have a 2-on-2. Let's do a bit. I've not used table yet. Let's do a 2-on-2 table match. So who hasn't debuted yet? There's these 4 here. So the Mega Powers and Under Pressure? Yeah, Under Pressure hasn't. Okay, so Under Pressure hasn't, and okay, that's fine. So we'll do. Let's do the team of Under Pressure. I thought it would have come up considering that I've got them as a tag team now. Or has it? Did it not work? Have I done something wrong? Let's check. So if I do If I do petrol, this should pop straight to Razor. It does, but that might just be luck. I don't know. Okay. How do I move the matches around? Can I move them? That's annoying. That's really stupid. That is really stupid how that works. Okay, let's do 1-on-1, then we'll do... Let's do the final person to debut then. Bulk Hogan can go up against... let's have you up against... Let's have a look at who's in here. One match then. Let's put you up against Obelisk. He deserves another opportunity with that win that he had. Okay, I'm gonna have to faff about with this in a second. I will do one more match. We'll have a 5-match card for now because it's not that big of a. Somewhere we haven't seen. So there's a couple of people we haven't seen, isn't there? Actually, let's go with. Let's go with Giant Olympus, and he can go up against. Who hasn't wrestled so far then? We saw Lasombra. We did actually see Lasombra Jr. He was supposed to be in a match. The match never went ahead, did it? Okay. So there's no way to move matches, is there? Okay, so I'm going to delete them two, and I'm going to recreate them myself. Let's have a Falls Count Anywhere match between Johnny Hart and Crack Sparrow. And then a triple threat ladder match for the World Championship between champion Spartacus versus Challenger 1, who is Chocolate Rain, versus Challenger 2, who is Kublai. Right, that'll do us. I don't know why the game only booked us 2 matches. I mean, we've got a big enough roster to do this. I don't know why it only booked 2 matches for the pay-per-view, to be honest, but hey-ho. Let's start the show. Right, so we're starting things off with a tag team Tornado Tables match. Bowie and Rude Mercury versus Razor and Petrol. So this is the Insiders, and this is Under Pressure. Under pressure, pushing down on me. Also got the Mega Powers and the Mongolian Death Stalkers. Okay, so I think that gives us 6 tag teams at the moment, which I'd like to get another 2 so we can have a proper 8 tag team tournament. But 6 is a great place to be at the moment. Because we've only got 23 wrestlers, having 6 tag teams is good. Oh, I've got him on the Google Sheets now. There we go. We're starting other people on the spreadsheets early. Here we go. Oh, has it got the entrances on? Bloody hell. I didn't create the entrances, so I don't know what they're going to be, so I am just going to skip them for now. Probably something I will do at some point. Here we go. It's a big size difference. we've got Razor and Rude. Is this Rude Mercury's debut then? Yes, Rude Mercury and Bowie both have not wrestled as of yet. This is their debut. Pushing down on them could be a finisher. It could be, yeah. Yeah, I've not actually done a tables match yet on this game, so this will be the first time I'm seeing these new table dynamics they've been talking about. Yeah, 'cause I've not actually seen any of it at the moment. And it's Petrol going out to grab a table at the moment. Nice drop kick and a... Did he land on that table? I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm sure there was a table down there. See, Streamlabs has done us well this time. It's lasted 2 hours before crashing this time. Stupid Streamlabs. Oh, shouldn't have pressed that button, should I? And this is... Oh, no, this is annoying. Well, it's not annoying. It's annoying for me. I forgot to turn monetization on. It's terrible, isn't it? Right. And month 1. So I'm just changing the title of the video because I realise it still just says roster creation. Oh, bloody hell. Bowie nearly put himself through a table then. Bowie almost put himself through a table. Nice neck breaker. Okay, I mean, I feel like the Insider should win this. Again, it's difficult to say because you look at it and remember everyone at the beginning is rated at the same. Until we sort of change things up or down, everyone's rated the same. Oh, someone's created a good Psycho Clown already as well. Well, they got it. Quite... I'm going to watch it back on the stream, 1 second. I want to see what happened with that table. It was a weird... It was a weird one. So I'm watching my own stream back now, 1 second. It was actually pretty good. You know what? I'll take that. It was actually pretty good. And the win for the Insiders means that Razor has got 3 wins from 3 now this month. And it also means that Petrol on his debut picks up a victory as well. So Razor is sort of, I'm going to say, maybe one of the favourites to be involved in the championship next month, maybe? 3 wins from 3. Does put him joint top of the rankings only with Spartacus, the champion. That's a shout. Oh, can you really? 15-second time? Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, is that what it is? I'll have to keep an eye on that then, because if you can cheese that then, because in my faction some days you get win a match in under a minute. So if I can get a tables match, then that'll be a bit easier to do then. So this is Bulk Hogan making his debut. He is a real American. Eating lots of food, that's why he's bulky. He's bulking Hogan. Okay, so they've said that any PC mods will not be available cross consoles. So Obelisk, of course, got his first win against What's his name? Oh, I thought it was those two. Let me just do that. So you lost and you lost. Yeah, he got his first win against Crack Sparrow, who is now 0-4, Crack Sparrow. Tonight could be his first win in this universe, who knows? Hulk Hogan heading up high and misses it. Springboard elbow attempt and he misses that as well. Everyone's missing. Hulk Hogan now wrenching back. Gets tripped. It's just a battle of two big guys, I think. Yeah, I mean, it's we'll just say, I mean, once we get to the end of the month, we just sort of see who we think deserves it, I suppose. And I think Razor 3 wins from 3 probably does deserve a boost. Chocolate Rain 2 wins and a loss, depending on tonight. If it's a draw, if he doesn't win tonight, that's 2 wins, 2 losses. So that's a debatable one whether he does deserve an upgrade or not. Spartacus hasn't wrestled at all yet this month. This will be his first actual match as the champion, but be interested what happens there. Nice spinning kick. Aspartagus with 4 losses from 4 has not done great. I mean, if Johnny Hart was to win against Crack Sparrow tonight, that would definitely be a big one as well. I feel like Hart should probably get a boost, and then Crack Sparrow should get a reduction and actually physically turn him into a jobber. There's the pin, and no, it's not the win. I mean, Obelisk could be 2 for 2. Big headbutt. And now up in the bear hug. That is a bear hug, my lad. I was expecting a phone call, but it never came actually at 10. My parents are obviously drunk. My parents have travelled away to Spain today and they were going to ring me once they got there, but they haven't done so. I know they're there because they messaged me so at the hotel, but they've just got drunk and haven't rung me. Yeah, if you win the belt, yeah, that's the question as well, Omega, then. If you win the belt, you get a boost. I'm fully agreeing with that. What happens if you lose the belt? So, if Spartacus was to lose the belt tonight, would he drop a couple of rating points? And the winner would gain 5? Or would they stay with it? That's the interest. I suppose it depends on the match as well. I mean, if it's a close-fought match, then maybe not. If it's an absolute squash match where the champion has looked terrible, then maybe they should be dropping points, I suppose. Hulk Hogan now with that atomic leg drop misses. And now Obelisk has him up. And he drops him down. 200 images. His image is a problem already again, is it? No, it's not. How has he managed to avoid that? Obelisk now up on the top, though. That's fair enough, yeah. Yeah, I think it's. I mean, I don't think there'd be anything to fix it to, I suppose. I think we should probably just make the decisions as we go along, because yeah, the champion could have a great month, have a really hard-fought close match, and only just lose. But this month, I mean, Spartacus hasn't wrestled at all. But he has been very dominant in the stuff that he has done, I suppose. We'll have to wait and see what he gets up to, I suppose. As Bulk Hogan now again misses the leg drop. Up on the shoulders once again. Look for the Rikishi driver. This is well back and forth, this one. Boom. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, because it means that if you don't lose all the points you gained, that means every time you become the champion, you get a little bit further up, which I quite like. But Obelisk gets his second victory at the behest of... who did he just wrestle? I've forgotten already. Oh, Bulk Hogan on his debut, wasn't it? Yeah, Bulk goes down to -1 in his debut. And there's a handshake there. Respect being shown by the two of these. Also need to discuss who's going to be faces and heels in this as well, don't we? There we go. Oh, there's a rivalry there now, apparently. A very high... Well, this could be a rivalry we could take into next month. We'll have to think about that. Maybe we want to see some more of Obelisk versus him. Right, so Giant Olympus versus La Sombra Jr. Two people we haven't seen so far in this stream. See how these two get on. Of course, La Sombra Jr. does have two attires. Well, basically, I just changed the colours, didn't I? Ooh. Someone's created a pretty decent Evilise, actually. It's actually a very good Evilise. I'll be downloading that bad boy. Let's put that in there as well. Okay. And here we go then, La Sombra Jr. versus Giant Olympus. Of course, La Sombra Jr. was in the finals of the World Championship tournament. Did get a bit of a stat boost from that. Since then, not really been up to that much. Oh, God. COVID. Nice power slam by Giant Olympus. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, I like the idea of the champion. Maybe the champion gains 4. And... So the champion gains 4. And the... yeah, if you get the championship, you gain 4. If you lose the championship, you lose 2. Does that feel right? And then maybe we can change it for the other championships. So the World Championship will be 4 and 2, or could be 6 and 3. Yeah, World Championship could be 6 and 3. Intercontinental could be 4 and 2. Tag Team could be 2 and 1. And Cruiserweight could be 2 and 1, if we do a Cruiserweight division. And then again, yeah, we can make exceptions if needs be. On the outside here by Giant Olympus. Big suplex. God, I'm knackered. Olympus up top, he's a big lad and drops the big elbow. Nice spinning head scissors. Again the head scissors. And wow, what a cutter that was. That was incredible. That was incredible. Oh, not quite enough. Yeah, 6-3 for the world title. 4-2 for the upper mid-card title. And then 2-1 for anything else. And then if we have like a tournament or something, then we could do boost for that as well. We do like a King of the Ring or stuff like that. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Do you class the tag team division as a mid-card title, or is that separate, do you think? Poison Rana, lovely. On Giant Olympus. Oh, nice. This is a very interesting match because it really is a clash of styles. This is a match that GM mode would love. This is a giant versus a cruiserweight, exactly what they like. That's fine, then we'll do that then, yeah. So we'll have to just decide what we want to do next time out. Like, do we want to bring in the upper mid-card belt? Do we want to bring in the tag team belt? Or do we want to develop our women's division? Yeah, that's weird, New Gen. I mean, I would suggest maybe coming out and creating it in a different file. Maybe that might help. If you're using created wrestlers, you might have a dodgy created wrestler somewhere. Yeah, it's a good looking one, isn't it, Jay? I need a bit of cool air for a couple of minutes, I think. The cat will like that. She loves a bit of a sniff through the window. Oh, look at the strength by Giant Olympus. Gorilla pressing. La Sombra Jr. drops him face first. That is odd. That is odd, New Gen. I know. I did read earlier. There is a few bugs going on. I've not actually encountered. They've had a few weird, glitchy moments in. I've had a few weird, glitchy moments in matches, but nothing like breaking. Sorry, I just seen a quote from Joe Biden. He said, "Unfortunately, the First Lady's husband has tested positive for COVID." Well, Joe, that's you. That's you, Joe. He's a special one, isn't it? Right, back in the ring they go. As La Sombra Jr. luchering up. And goes in for that big Salida del Sol. There's the pin. 1, 2, and 3. He's got it. La Sombra Jr. with a win over Giant Olympus. La Sombra Jr. There he is with a win. That also puts him up to +2. And Giant Olympus drops down to -1. There we go. And there's a handshake there. I can't imagine this being an interesting tag team, to be honest, but... Hello, Kitty Cat. How are you? Right. So here we go. Now we're into our feud matches. Let's see how these pan out. Oh, I forgot to put the... I've left the entrances on, haven't I? Isn't the First Lady the wife of the President? Here we go. Falls count anywhere. Skip the entrances. It's a big one between these two. Some points up for grabs. Mighty the Moth's possible. I mean, he's been in a few episodes of AEW Dark, hasn't he, over the last 6 months or so, so maybe. I'm sure somebody put him in 2K19. I did struggle. I mean, Lucha Underground seems to have disappeared a bit, to be honest. Like Cheerleader Melissa and them sort of people I was trying to get in the previous one weren't really there. Yeah. Slow Joe indeed, yeah.
The first lady's husband is currently tested positive for COVID. Hang on a minute. That's me.
Yeah, Jay, I think there is. I have seen one. I haven't downloaded it yet because there possibly could be better coming in the future, so I left it until I needed it. But there is a decent one on there. If Crack Sparrow can win this, this would be a great comeback story. If he loses this, then he would have lost 5 out of 5 so far. I'll be honest, Jay, I think there's a good everybody on there now, to be honest. There's some cracking wrestlers on there. That's Flapjack, and at the moment, old Johnny Hart is struggling. Johnny Hart, Johnny Hart. Nice neck breaker. God, someone's spamming my videos with dislikes today. Like every single video I've released in the last 3 or 4 days has all got 1 dislike all of a sudden. I don't mind, someone's just gone for and disliked them all. It's as good as I like. I'll take it. And now the big strikes in the face once again. And Johnny Hart finally getting some sort of offense in. And now he is starting to work that knee over, of course, potentially for a sharpshooter in the future. That don't surprise me, New Gen. People just like to get like their download numbers, even if they're not actually contributing anything. They just like to make themselves happy by having loads of downloads. Yeah, it probably is Nate, to be honest. I did unban him from the channel not long ago to see if he was still knocking about, and ever since then I've been getting dislikes on every video. But I mean, if you want to click on the video, I get a view and I get an interaction, so I'm happy. I'm happy enough, mate. That's the trick on YouTube. If you generally don't like something, then click off and forget about it. That's literally the trick of YouTube. That's why people purposely create videos that are crazy, because they know they're going to get big interactions from people moaning about it in the comments. Johnny Hart there with a DDT. And the battle now on the outside. I say if Johnny Hart was to win this, then that would be him up onto +2 and Crack Sparrow down to -5. That's true, Jay. There is quite a few of them on there, yeah, and you can probably just use a few extras anyway. Like Sir Lince Dorado and Grand Metalik and Rey Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero. All them sort of people are suited quite nicely, I think. We got Dario Equator, that's pretty cool. It's just a shame you can't change the logo and the arena. You could change the logo and the arena. I know it's just all aesthetic stuff, but no, I mean they're still there, Jay. You just can't. It was stupid. They said we're getting rid of the dislikes so that it helps the mental health of creators. But all it does is it means that you guys can't see how many dislikes a video has, but I can see them in the analytics. So I can see the like versus dislike ratio of every single video I upload. But if you click on it, you see how many likes there are, but you can't see how many dislikes there are. Does that make sense? Like on the stream at the moment, there's 5 likes and that's it. But like, for example, my videos... Yeah, if you were to go to... I don't know, Psychosis versus Rey Mysterio Jr. uploaded on the 10th. It will show as 9 likes, whereas really it's got 9 likes and 1 dislike. So yeah, they're just hidden from everybody apart from the channel owner. It's a weird way of doing it, yeah. But like we're thinking of your mental health by making sure that only you can see the dislikes. That makes no difference, does it really? The what is it? The conspiracy theory is that YouTube blocked the dislikes because things that were being pushed by certain narratives were getting lots of dislikes. If that makes sense. And Eugen, you can always just sort of like continue on, couldn't you? You can just pick your champions and pick your people and sort of treat it like a new year, I suppose. So you just have your world champion and have your women's champion, and then just pick a new roster around them, I suppose, and sort of treat it like a second year. As there's the sharpshooter, and this could be the end of Crack Sparrow. It is indeed. Crack, my friend, you are getting a major downgrade at the end of this by the looks of it. And Johnny Hart with a win. Johnny Hart moves up to a +2 in the rankings, which puts him joint 3rd alongside Obelisk, La Sombra Jr. and Leroy Janetti. Leroy Janetti. Right, the final match. We've done well tonight, to be honest. We have created a chunk of new wrestlers. We managed to get through a whole month of the universe. So yeah, we can strip it all down. Crack the job of Sparrow, yeah. It's going to be now, isn't it? He's going to have to get a serious downgrade. I mean, 5 losses from 5 matches. I'm thinking he takes a -5, to be honest, and drops from a 75 down to a 70. That's what I'm thinking with him. And Johnny Hart then has effectively won the feud, so we've got to see what we do with him as well. Here we go then, World Championship. Spartacus makes his first defense against Chocolate Rain and CAW. Which should be interesting because these are 3 very big, bulky people. I mean, I was saying about how big CAW and Chocolate Rain were, and they're dwarfed by Spartacus, the world champion, aren't they? Spartacus now heading to the outside, and he's going to be the first one to grab a ladder. So we did give Spartacus a boost for winning the championship of +5. So he has had that boost, but if he was to lose tonight, he's going to lose 3, and the winner's going to gain 6. I am really rooting for Chocolate Thunder here, even though his name's Chocolate Rain. Johnny Hart +3. I mean, I agree with that. Johnny Hart +3. Okay. Crack Sparrow. So we'll say -5. -1 for each match he's lost. If there's anyone else you think, I'm sort of keeping a note of them at the moment. I think potentially Razor should get some sort of boost for his 3 wins from 3. Potentially Leroy as well. Because he's done 3 wins from 3 as well, I think. Was it? No, he's had 2 wins from 2. How is this ladder sustaining this weight? How is the ladder sustaining this weight? CAW's backed away like, I know this is going to end terribly for someone, so let's just let it happen. Who's going to take advantage of the situation? Oh, there goes Chocolate Rain. CAW is now going to push the ladder over. And he's going to bring Spartacus down with a powerbomb onto the ladder as well. I mean, we don't have to give out points. We can wait and see how things go in the long run. I mean, there's going to be months upon months of this in-game, so if we do a month each stream, we'll be able to change and adapt the roster as we go along. It just means that the new people potentially won't go straight into the main event picture. They'll have to work their way up. Razor +3, Leroy +2. That sounds fair to me. Razor +3, Leroy +2. I mean, down the bottom, I don't think we've had... yeah, nobody down the bottom has lost more than one, I don't think. So it might be worth just leaving them where they are for now, I suppose. Aspartagus dumping Chocolate Rain to the outside. Oh. Nice bicycle kick by Aspartagus as well. Chocolate Rain dragging him across and sends him into the corner. Aspartagus is... I'm just looking at Aspartagus now and I'm just thinking... we probably wouldn't have kept him if we'd started today. He's quite a generic looking core, isn't he? I might have to do a little bit of a makeover on him at some point, maybe. Well, there shouldn't be. Oh, there is desktop audio on. Oh no, that's the game, isn't it? Well, thank you. I've had literally 2 people just subscribed. I don't know if they're on the stream or not, but thank you very much to Funky Floss and Eric BSI. Okay, yeah, we'll drop off the Leroy one now then, because I mean, yeah, he had 1 singles win, 1 tag team win, so maybe, I mean, he's going to be part of the tag team tournament, isn't he? So maybe that'll be worth it. It must be you then, Jay, because I don't think I'm streaming in it. Yeah, so I might give Spartacus a little bit of a makeover to try and make him a little bit more better suited to our roster. Because he's very generic, isn't he, at the moment? I'm Spartacus. I'm scratching the So the kitties come to give me cuddles. Aspartagus has a hold of the belt. We haven't had a single ping off of it yet, though. There's the first one. There's the second one. Oh. Sparty not wasting any time now. Now he's in there. He's got 3. Oh, he's halfway. He's halfway. This is how I win ladder matches, by the way, if you ever playing them. Just let the AI get all of them but 1, then knock them off the ladder and climb up yourself and get the last one. It's foolproof. If CAW does well here, this is a little bit awkward because he wasn't supposed to be in the main event picture. He was supposed to be part of the tag team of the Mongolian Deathstalkers, but hey ho, if he wins the championship, he wins the championship. Oh, well, CAW here. What's he got? Is that a choke slam? It looks a bit like a mandible claw, but no. We're back and forth. And again, he has him almost like a claw. Chocolate Rain gets pushed over. And CAW just kicks him off. Kicks Aspartagus off the ladder. Yeah, it's just a shame, Jane, that you can't change the logos and that sort of stuff, but I reckon they've probably done it to make it easier to improve next year. It's what companies do, don't they? They're like, we've got it this good, but we're going to hold back so we can make it look like we made a massive improvement for the next one. And I don't know when we're expecting the next 2K game to come out. Will it be next? Will it be this Christmas? I'm assuming they'll get back to the Christmas market. So will it be this Christmas, or are they going to wait out till next Christmas as Chocolate Rain pushes him off, but he's too far away, I think, from the belt to be able to make a grab for it, is he? Oh no, he has got it. He has got it. Ooh. And now Aspartagus looking to try and push the ladder over. He's struggling with the weight that's on there, though, isn't he? Definitely struggling with the weight that's on there. Strike in the face by Chocolate Rain. Another strong strike. And dumping him off the apron. Off the ladder, should I say. Now Spartacus coming up behind Chocolate Rain and try and push him off the ladder. But again, I think he's just too heavy to push off the ladder. You need to do something here, Spartacus. You've screwed it. Spartacus couldn't push him off the ladder, and Chocolate Rain is our new reigning champion. Da 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 da. It's Chocolate Rain, Chocolate Rain. There he is, new world champ. New world champ, new world champ, new world champ. Right, so Chocolate Rain gets himself the victory. Aspartagus with the loss. And Kublai with the loss as well. There we go. Apparently she doesn't know that. I don't know, I didn't even ask her about it, to be honest, but there we go. Chocolate Rain, the new world champ. So that means that so Spartacus is going to get a -3, and Chocolate Rain is going to get a +6, is what we just said, wasn't it? Okay. There we go then. Nice. Let's have a look then. So if I can I go into roster? Oh, so you can do it in here then. So teams. Okay, so we do have the 6 teams in here. I'm just a bit confused why they didn't put a bigger card on than just the 2 matches and we had to make the rest. It's just weird. Okay, and this is the roster as well then, okay. So Chocolate Rain was 75. Unexpected behaviour, okay. So we want to go with... We're going to get +6 out of him, aren't we? So movement speed is probably a little bit higher than it should be. Let's give him big strength. Let's give him higher durability because of his chunkiness. Power submission. As well as some arm power and leg power. Makes him 80. Want him to be 81. There we go. Chocolate Rain is 81 rated now. Beautiful. Chocolate Rain's Reign of Pain begins, yeah. Also, then we've got Spartacus, who is going to be brought down. He's currently an 80, and he is a boo, which is good. That's where he should be. He's currently an 80. Is he an 80? He is an 80. Okay. So we want to bring him down to a 77. Oh, perfect. Lovely. So 77. Then Razor is going to get a boost. He's currently 75. We want him to be up to a 78. So again, I think power is a good one to go for. Puts him up by 1. Let's have strength, a bit of pin escape. 77. Okay. So Razor is... Where are you, Razor? You are at the top of the rankings, actually, at the moment. I think Razor's going to have to be the guy to go for the championship, isn't he? He's currently on cheer. I don't know if do we want to do that with them? I don't know. Might have to think about that as well. Let's have... Who was next? We want Johnny Hart. You're currently 74, aren't you? So that's not great, is it? Technical submission, you're already pretty high up. I'm going to give you a bit of extra reversal. Bit extra finisher as well. You're still 75. Wow, okay. Grapple offense. A little bit more arm and leg power. 77? Is that what we want, or is it 78 we want? No, that's right, yeah. So Johnny Hart. Boom. Boom. And then finally it was Crack Sparrow. Who's currently a 70 anyway, because he's on a losing streak, so we're just going to sort of like compound that a little bit, but just by bringing everything down a few points. There we go, 70. Boom. Crack Sparrow is a 70. There is actually, I've not got everyone's stats on here, so let's just do that while I'm here. So Aqua Knight is 76. Okay, let's sort this by alphabetical order. Okay. So 76, 74, 75, 75. Darth Luger is 75. Jake Lee is 75. Kublai is 76. Obelisk is 77. Petrol is 75. Rude Mercury is 75. Sean Genneri is 76. Tojo Nakamura is 75. Oh, that's two people I've missed because they're thus. So the Necro Warrior is 76. And the Great Khan is 75. Okay. Okay, that makes Chocolate Rain the highest rated person now. Then you've got Aspartagus, Johnny Hart, La Sombra Jr., Obelisk, and Razor at 77. Then you've got quite a chunk of 76s. Okay. Well, they're all on there if you want to see them. They're all on the rankings now with the ratings. We just need to sort out faces and heels, I think, as well at some point, but that's nothing major. But there we go. We can also sort out rivalries. Okay, so there's a few potential rivalries we could use. I'm assuming these rivalries are going to finish now. So when I do next show... I didn't want to do that, actually. That's fine, we've done it now. Good ratings. What's that for? Complete a month's shows in Universe Classic mode. Okay. Only 1% of people have done that. Says a lot, doesn't it? I'm sure I made these rivalries only 1 month, but for some reason... Oh no, that one's only 1 month. Okay, well we'll deal with that next time then. We'll decide who we want to have in rivalries this month. We'll also edit the shows to make this a 4-match card. Does it add one on now? It doesn't. Can I add one on now? I can add a match, okay. So I think we'll probably call that it for now then, because I want to go to bed. So, I might just have a little fiddle with Spartacus. Rename him, because I know I spelt that wrong last time. Maybe make him look a little bit more interesting. Personal information. Spartacus. Das Aspartagus. The spreadsheet, there should be a link to it in the description down below, mate. I lied, there's not. Okay, give me a second, I'll put it in there. There should have been. SEW roster. Right, I'll put it in now, but you may have to reload the stream for the change of the description to come into effect. Yes, if you reload the stream now, it should pop up for you. Okay, so we need to do that anyway, don't we? Yeah, it should have been in there, but it wasn't. I copied and pasted the wrong one. I also want to change the colours as well. I mean, he's a Spartan, so I'm thinking like gold and silver would be better. Gold. It's not really gold, is it? But there's gold and silver. And then maybe just a bit of black, maybe. Just to mix things up. We're going to have a cooler mask as well, maybe. Oh, I've got the Ram mask. Not a lot of masks we can use, actually. Is that because of his hair? I like this one. And we could use this one, but this is more of an Apollo mask than a Spartacus mask. Maybe more this one, and then colour-wise, again, we can go with... We can get a better gold than this, surely. I'm thinking like gold, like that sort of gold. That's more orange, though, is it? Don't know. Let me try it and see how it works. Then that in black, I think. Then maybe a different clothing. Cyber Sunday, had you? I mean, these, I don't know why I can't wear a lot of these. I don't know why. No, I don't think I want to go for like a one piece, to be honest. I mean, that works. That works, I think. If I save that, if I go to go back to parts color, and we'll change the theme up to. Oh god, that's not what I want. That, and then that can be black. Oh, that's not too bad actually now. Ooh, a little bit red in there. Red could work. Actually no. I think you're white. No, that should be black. Okay, this bit should be black. And then this bit should be white. I think. Yeah. I think that makes them look a bit better. What do you think? Yeah, I think a manager will be a good shout, actually. Give you a bit more lucharish hair. Where's your standard long? Standard long down the back here. There you go. That'll do it, I think. And the beard. We can keep the beard. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. I mean, it sort of takes away the point of randomizing it, I suppose, doesn't it? But I think that just looks like a better core for us. We're basically just taking the one we've already got and just give it a makeover, I suppose. We've done a Vince. Next thing you know, we'll be changing his name. For a decent, like a cool looking entrance jacket. I'll tell you what, that works. That works. There we go, that's the first pimped up one we've got then. I'm happy with that. Spartacus has now been upgraded. He now looks a bit cooler. He looks ready for month number 2. I'll tell you what, I'm going to finish there. Before I start faffing about anymore, I'm going to finish off. But yeah. We'll be back. We'll do some more of this then on Sunday. For Cyber Sunday. I might stream again at some point during the week. Because I'm going to potentially... I need to do the showcase mode. I've not done that on either of my 2 accounts yet. So I need to do that, and I'm also going to record some other stuff as well. So, yeah, I'm going to disappear. Good night. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. Do appreciate it muchly, and I'll see you again very soon. Sorry about the issues with Streamlabs, but hopefully seemed to fix itself, because this last stream has ended about 2 hours long, so pretty decent. Good night.